23 damn songs that are ass versus one song that's good. That's the one thing iTunes and some of these other places got right. Just give me one song off your album that ain't shit. You can keep that other garbage.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is Beatz and Bitz Podcast, episode 34. We in the building. So it's Super Bowl. We talking the Super Bowl on this damn show. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck Tom Shady. Fuck Bill Writer Check. Fuck them. And you can tell them I said fuck them. Shit. It's that deep. I don't fuck with cheaters. They say they win, but they some cheating ass motherfuckers. Excuse my French. I know mama's trying to listen to this damn show. So anyway, yeah, man, how you feel about it? Because I didn't watch shit. I knew deep down.
I watched the entire Super Bowl.
I know you did. That's why
let me tell you something. Atlanta was up 28-0 for 2 quarters with the Patriots scoring just a field goal. 28-3 for 2 quarters. Going into the third quarter, it was like 28-9. And everyone had pretty much said, you know what? Patriots ain't going to win this shit. They were talking about Atlanta Falcons were winning on the little banner thing and everything. It was a wrap. Fourth quarter came. Falcons got cocky. That's just what it was. The defense fell apart. It wasn't even like their defense wasn't doing their job, because you look at the first 3 quarters, Patriots were barely getting over 50 yards of possession. So it wasn't like Falcons weren't doing their job. It was just the Patriots decided to play what I like to call Madden football. And you know what Madden football is. I'm going to do a whole bunch of short pass plays to march my way down the damn field. And I'm going to do huddle offense the entire time and make you call audibles for your defense to fuck you up. And that's what they did. They did it all the way from the last 5 minutes of that third quarter, going into all of the fourth quarter to get the shit to go to overtime. And then in overtime, they literally kept doing that Madden style football of, I'm just going to do a bunch of quick short passes and march our asses down the field on y'all. And that's what they did. And Falcons couldn't adjust on the fly. That's literally how they lost. They couldn't adjust on fly. Because when they were calling from the huddle, Falcons got interceptions. Falcons was shutting them down. Falcons sacked, Brady like 15 times. They were shutting that shit down. They just didn't know how to fight when it came to audibles. Play when it came to audibles. So that's why they lost.
I still feel like they fucking paid. They paid their way to win.
Whatever.
No, because even if they did do all of that, because I was watching. I had the live stream on my phone. I was going back and forth with it, right? I just was like, some inside me said that even if they railroaded, even if it was the other way around, it would have got to that point where it would have just got to that point, and I just, you know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with it, man. I just let me see if you.
Like Julio Jones made some great plays. I forget the dude's first name, but the Falcons had a player named Bob that the Cleveland Browns had let go at the beginning of this year's season, and he was making excellent plays. Like, the Falcons quarterback was making good passes. Their offense came and brought it. Tenfold, the offense came and brought it. And some of the defensive players were bringing it as well, getting sacks and interceptions and causing him to throw bad passes. It's just it was just that hurry up offense they couldn't adjust to. That was all it came down to. Had they been able to adjust to that, they would have won it out.
Yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day that I'm done with competitive sports. It still fuck them because they did. The Patriots have a shady ass history, and that's why I've given up on professional sports. I have given up on this shit. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm drained because it's like, I don't know. This is why I like gaming more than watching sports. I never got into only watch sports at the end of the year anyway, and I just feel like shit. I'm just I'm just through with it. Like I'm super done with it. It don't excite me no more because it's just mighty funny that every time they have whenever there's a favorite, the favorite automatically wins like
That's not
all the
true.
time. Like I'm no, because I'm not saying they win back to back to back. Like you had it with Green Bay, you had it with the Broncos, you had it with several. Like you have these things, and there's certain teams that don't never ever make it, and that's because either the owners a greedy bastard, like we saw with the with the Rams, or I just feel like it's controlled. I feel like it's rigged, and I'm just through with professional sports, man. I was super amped, and I even took off, you know, to see it. I was excited. I was like, Then they got time for the game. I said, I kind of want to play Resident Evil. I don't feel like watching the game. I'ma just finish playing Resident Evil and Resident Evil 7. Capcom really redeemed themselves because I was slamming Capcom through the mud too. On these last couple of shows because of the bullshit that they do, the half-assing that they do. But they actually came on with it. I mean, and the numbers show 2.5 million copies sold or shipped worldwide. I know in Japan they ain't doing extra.
It still didn't meet their projection numbers, but yeah.
I mean, but they happy with it though. Like this the first time a company, even though they set up a whole. I mean, they set up a big. Um, they never gonna meet their fucking projections. They should just hang in. Just put the game out. Stop worrying about the numbers. It's like my man Jim Sterling. Shout out Jim Sterling.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he hit it on the nose. He said, "Man, look, when they let the people make the game they want to make and get off the developers' nuts, because they know they already swimming in money anyway, and motherfuckers just gotta stop being. They gotta stop being greedy. And when you let a company, I'm playing Uncharted, same thing. Sony don't be stomping up on their head. I mean, Naughty Dog pretty much pretty much has had a good history. I mean, everybody gonna go through something, but it ain't Kojima level because they put this out. It did numbers, and now they finna come right back with another Uncharted. Speaking of which, we never got the single player thing, but I think that the next Uncharted, if you bought the season pass, you'll probably either get that Uncharted for the free. Because I don't think that many people bought the season pass for Uncharted.
You talking about the one they showed at the PlayStation?
Yeah,
that's its own standalone game.
But I'm saying they didn't they did not put out the, and they might be putting it out here soon, but they didn't put out. It was supposed to be a single player DLC that they were gonna put out. So I think either the people who bought it, if they don't never put it out, that's just my theory here. They gonna give it to those people who bought who bought the season pass for free.
Mm-hmm.
I think that because I don't think that many people did. So if you smart, you go because they hadn't said nothing about it. By now, we had went through E3. The game came out. We went through E3. We went through the PlayStation event. We went through a whole bunch of other stuff, and they have not released that single player DLC. Now things are subject to change, but at the same time, somebody gonna call it out. You know what I'm saying? And the fans gonna call it out. So I think the people who got it, I think what they gonna do is excuse me, I don't know if y'all heard it because that was like a mega poop. But anyway, they gonna hook everybody up because Uncharted 4 brought the series back, because I like 3. 3 had a lot of moments, but it wasn't as big as Uncharted 2. I still feel like Uncharted 2 is my favorite game in the series. I haven't finished 4 yet, but 4 is right next to 2, like neck and neck. As far as moments goes, as far as the story, everything. Yeah, man. Shout out to Konami, not Konami. Anyway, I don't even want to get started on Konami, but anyway, shout out to Capcom, I meant to say, and shout out to Naughty Dog. Shout out to Capcom one more time for kicking the gear off right now. If we get to Marvel, if they don't mess Marvel up, I will come back and apologize on the show and make a video if they do it right. Now, if they mess it up, get ready. So Fire Emblem Fates, Breezy, is a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit, as 21 Savage would say. It's a hit. How you feel about Fire Emblem Fates?
I think it's a solid game. Would like it better if the people didn't meddle with the fucking dialogue and cut a bunch of shit out that game. But that's why Play Asia exists. So whatever.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about Fire Emblem, not Fates. Fire Emblem. I said Fates. Fire Emblem. What's the name of it? Fire Emblem. Damn. It's not Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, my bad. I got to change that real quick.
No, have not been paying attention to Heroes any.
It's pretty cool. It's like a on the fly, like less serious version of Fire Emblem. I mean, you basically get all of the characters from the subsequent games on there, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I feel like they've done their due diligence as far as what I'm saying, as far as the series goes, and what else? Yo Gotti got ethered by Young Dolph this week. We just went over me and Breezy just before we got on the air. We went over it. I feel like Yo Gotti should leave Young Dolph alone. Stop sneak dissing him. And I fool with Yo Gotti. Shout out Yo Gotti. I mean, he came, gave everybody the CD, because I paid $100 for my little seed, and we got to eat and everything. Bree, they hooked it all the way up last year at the State of Emergency concert, and hooked it all the way up. And he stood there and signed 100. He took 100 pictures. He was supposed to be at another show. He took 100 pictures. So Gotti is a solid dude, but I feel like when it comes to Dolph, he didn't get to sign Dolph, because Dolph is hotter than pretty much everybody they got on their squad over there. Even though Black Youngster is cool, I'm with you, like you were saying up first. Like, Black Youngster got a couple of songs. Dolph got some solid projects. Dolph got some solid projects before he started really bubbling. But I just feel like, man, that the beef shit is overrated. Oh, I forgot, because before I go into that, Breezy, tell me how you feel about this right here.
All right.
Dolph and Gotti still going at it.
I don't care. Just being honest with you, I don't care because all of it's a waste of time. All of it's stupid. Somebody probably got an album or a record coming out or gonna be in a concert somewhere, so they're just drumming up some attention so people will come to their show. It's a waste of everybody's fucking time.
Well, to be fair, Dolph had put the mixtape out and he hadn't even been saying the last couple projects. He hadn't even been saying nothing like that. Now, Gotti,
but isn't that the way it is every time?
No,
Drake never said nothing about Meek Mill. Now we got Drake versus Meek Mill. This random rapper who used to be friends with Ludacris or whatnot said something about Ludacris. That's how it always fucking goes.
But see, this is the thing though. This is the thing. With Gotti dissed several times. Had dissed. Several times had dissed Dolph. In the last two records that he put out, he's dissed Dolph. And all for the simple fact that Dolph is his own person. He don't need Gotti. He tried to keep it civil, but he keeps going. He keeps, gnawing at him, trying to get mad because he won't sign, and apparently he done smashed his baby mama.
Why is this relevant? None of it's relevant.
No, I'm just saying, like, being that I've been in this situation where people, I feel for Dolph. I gotta speak on it because I feel like this is one of them moments that it's like the older rappers. I still don't understand why the older rappers keep getting on the young generation.
Because they suck.
No, it ain't about them sucking.
90% of them suck.
But see, the thing about it is the people who most of the time, sans Gotti, who say this, they hating on the young generation because they feel like the young generation owe them some shit when they made it hard for the young generation to breathe, to eat.
Because he suck.
I mean,
let's just keep it 1,000. All the niggas who knew complaining, who becoming old, are mad because the newer people are taking their lane and replacing them because they suck. And what they do is a fucking dime a fucking dozen. Just cut straight to the bullshit because the OGs come out of retirement, whatever, drop a fucking album, the internet gets set on fire and lose their fucking mind. Like what was the chick name? Taylor Swift bought Missy Elliott out. Everybody lost this fucking mind. Who's Missy Elliott? Who's this chick? And she came back dropping fucking hits. Then you had a Tribe Called Quest drop their new album. I think I got that right. Yeah, dropped their new album. Internet lost their fucking mind. It's lame niggas who suck complaining about other niggas who suck, who stealing their heat. That's all that shit is. That's all it is. All it fucking is. Because think about it. Think about all the OGs. Jay-Z ain't out here dissing no new dude. Why? Because Jay-Z confident in himself. He got a bad catalog of fly shit. Motherfucking M ain't out here dissing everybody. He just saying he the best, but he ain't dissing everybody and their mama come up. He ain't out there dissing motherfucking Malcolm Moore or motherfucking Machine Gun Kelly. None of them. Then you got other niggas like motherfucking Drake. Drake just throws subliminals at everybody. Same thing with motherfucking Pimp a Butterfly guy. I'm blanking on his fucking name. Kendrick. Same fucking thing. Kendrick come up in his own lane doing his own thing. Everybody coming at Kendrick, bro. It's the same bullshit every other year, and it's been the same thing since the fucking 90s. Some lame-ass nigga mad at another lame-ass nigga because he taking his spotlight, and they both complaining about being lame-ass niggas, and they just trying to be better than the other lame-ass nigga. Meanwhile, the nigga who's doing the shit and putting himself on and putting a few people around him on ain't worried about them. He eating more than both of them two fools while they sitting there arguing with each other. If anything, they should form a fucking rap group and both put each other on. That way they can both expand their fan base. But guess what? They can't because they both are cannibals. They eating each other fan base because they fucking stupid.
Well,
hate these dumbass people.
Gotti's been around for...
It don't matter how long he been around, bro. They the same fan bases. They the same fan bases. You like... Guess what? I like chocolate candy. You like chocolate candy. It's the equivalent of motherfucking, no, I like Coke, you like Coke, right? You get Bubba Cola, I get Coca-Cola. Guess what? Motherfucker still manufactured by Coca-Cola. That's what it is. Same fan bases feeding the same two niggas, and they just complaining about each other because they fan bases don't give a shit. That's what the shit always is. It's always the same fucking thing.
Well, you know, I just wanted to speak on that. Speaking of which, I forgot to talk about Drake and Nicki finally have linked up back all together now. The Triforce has been completed. The 3 Keyblade wielders is back in the house.
Yeah, I call them Keyblade wielders.
That's what it reminded me of, nigga. That's what it. Yeah, that's what it remind me of, man. You got Drake fucking his Sora, Lil Wayne is Riku, and Nicki is Kyrie. Ain't no this. It just is what it is. Shit.
Yo,
niggas need to do a Kingdom Hearts mixtape on the shit. I'm just saying shit. Anyway, now niggas is running up saying that Meek ran up in the house and stole $200,000 worth of jewelry. He went and got the motherfucking ring back and every goddamn thing. And then he said, yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't have nothing. I don't think he did it neither, but I felt like the timing of it and the shit that got fucked up was off. But you know, how you feel about that, Breeze? You feel like they finna come back with some fire, and do you feel like who if it ain't Meek, who it is? Safari? Why is motherfuckers beefing with females nowadays, man? Like,
because they ain't got nothing better to do.
Shit, just beefing.
Dude, there's a fucking pattern, dog. Like, I swear, all you need to do is just spend like a solid 3 days, dude. Just fall back, spend 3 days, and watch how the shit go. Some random dude say some shit on Twitter. They check this dude Twitter follows. He got like 2,000-3,000 more than him. Then he dissing this dude. Then his Twitter followers go up. And then he dissing another dude. Like, it's so fucking tiresome. Because they just beef with people to increase their Twitter followers. It's fucking tiresome. It's like that Azalea Banks chick fucking sacrificing chickens in her goddamn house.
Oh yeah,
it's so goddamn tiresome. She need to be Baker Act, put on some fucking antidepressants, and sit her crazy ass down. Because her music ain't that fucking good.
No, it ain't. She needs some dick and a ghostwriter.
She don't need no dick. She needs to sit her tired ass, crazy ass down. She don't need no dick.
Yeah, she needs some dick. Because if she was getting some... Because
all she gonna do is sacrifice that nigga. She don't need no dick. She need a fucking straight jacket, fucking pills and Jello pudding, and sit her crazy ass down.
She need a nigga that's gonna be... She need... SB and her should hook up. He need to go and write for her ass. That's what he needs to do.
Ain't nobody gonna write her music because she terrible.
No, if he give her the Nicki flow or a variation, terrible. No. But I'm saying he can teach her how to write. Like, you got to think, SB, Nicki ain't put shit out ever since she left this nigga, right?
That's fine.
So this nigga got the magic touch. So why don't this nigga
listen?
No, SB need to go over there and revitalize Azalea. Take her phone. Take her laptop. Look, bitch. No, I'm saying this is what I'm saying, and I'll make a video about this shit too after we get through. This is what I'm saying though, Breezy. This nigga need to go and write for her, fuck her on the weekend, write for her some more, make her get up in that studio for about a couple of 2-3 months. She need to sleep in that bitch and get with that nigga. He need to teach her how to rap. Go get a motherfucker he know. Get Ray J. Get up in there. Get to work on her singing and shit.
Ray J. terrible.
No, but Ray J. got the motherfucking. He be having the niggas. He know when niggas. He get with niggas before they start popping. Like he another.
Let me tell you something. Ray J. is a goddamn cockroach. He hang around every
we can't do that. We can't do that.
He hang around everybody. That's what Ray J do.
But Ray J actually, like, Ray J though is the plug because Ray J say that nigga Young Bird, not a nigga making beats with Metro Boomin and shit. This nigga
But
the
that ain't
plug.
nothing special. You're
No,
talking about basic communication things. That's what you're talking about. He ain't no damn plug. It's nothing for me to go to Metro Boomin's website or whoever beatmaker's
no, you
website and
can't
say,
go to
hey,
Metro Boomin website.
bruh, it's not that hard the
Go
way
to
you
that
think it
nigga
is.
website.
It's
You ain't
not that
going.
hard the way you think it is, bro. It's literally, yo, who is this dude? This is his government name. Let me look this nigga up. Let me find out where this dude live. Let me tell yo how much it is for a beat. A word is 6 figures. Yo, here's half of that up front. Give me the beat. It's not this fucking difficult because if the country music niggas can get his beats, if Taylor Swift can get his fucking beats, if niggas in Africa can get his fucking beats, it ain't as difficult as y'all make it sound. Y'all be giving these lame niggas too much credit. That's what y'all be doing. They lame as fuck. That 90s show, he the plug, he the connect. No, they ain't. They're just a third party, nigga. You don't need to involve because they're just gonna ride on your coattails when you make it. And you don't need no extra weight on your back.
Damn, okay, well, anyway. SB need to go over there. Fuck us.
The only reason people fought with him because of Brandy, and she done sat her ass down. Because she could barely sing as is anyway.
Anyway. Damn, Breezy, I just unleashed the motherfucking dragon, nigga.
Because I'm tired, like, dude, like, I am so over these 5-minute highlight specials of these lame ass people who we keep acting like they done did something amazing or special.
I mean, I would say this. The music, some of the music, not all of it, is hot. I'm gonna say this right now. It's some motherfuckers that's got some good, Run the Jewels 3 just came out. That shit is fire. Rick Ross got a new joint, like the new mixtape. They got some fire joints. Slim Thug got a new joint. Trey Songz came with a new.
That's what you're naming. You're naming niggas with personality that make the music them. That very much make it them. You think about some of the songs, because you can hear the niggas who write songs and who the niggas who ain't gonna be like, who are like, okay, let me rephrase this. You know who the real artists are. Because when you think about the song they have, you can automatically picture them in the head and the performances they have. All the Ray J songs, you can Photoshop that nigga out and put anybody else there. All the Moesha songs, you can Photoshop her the hell out and put anybody else's there. Now, the only reason people got such a huge connection, well, not Moesha named Brandy, but anyway, the reason people got such a huge connection to Brandy is because of fucking Moesha. The same way everybody loved Raven for Simone because of That's So Fucking Raven. And if you Photoshop that bitch out of That's So Raven and have it be a random chick on the street that you met singing, you wouldn't give a fuck.
Hold on. Don't do my boo Raven like that now. That
bitch crazy too.
She just got off the crazy train. She started.
No, she's still on that bitch firm.
No, she came back before they kicked off the View. That's why it kicked off, because she started standing up in their chest, and she got off the bullshit.
That bitch crazy.
Know what I'm saying? Unlike some niggas we know that just keep going and keep going and keep going. Like shit. Orlando Brown need to go give that bitch
no name lame ass nigga.
Hey, check this out. Hey, Orlando Brown, this nigga really just clowning because the nigga actually he can actually fucking rap. This nigga, I was like, this nigga.
Okay. Wait a minute, you rapping. You should be rapping.
Hard.
You shouldn't be talking about being on Disney and looking at her areolas and being high and everything else.
It was a line, and then she got mad, so the nigga just took off. Bro. Like the nigga made some shit, some sly slick shit, and motherfuckers been like, did nobody go in on Cameron when he said he fucked Mariah Carey 3-4 months?
Mariah was fucking everybody. Mariah is a known industry hoe.
Damn, why she gotta be a hoe, Breezy? Come on now, don't do Mariah.
She sleeps around. She sleeps around. She get around. She get around. Look, fine. I say that she get around. Everyone knew she got around. That's not nothing new.
Yeah, but she was married though, Breezy. Come on,
bro. That's not nothing new. People knew she was getting around. People knew. Nick knew. Nick just doing say shit. Because you got to remember, when Nick Cannon got Mariah was married to that fucking white guy. Did people forget that? Did people forget that? Mariah was seen in fucking hotels with Nick Cannon, hugging up on Nick Cannon on cruise and private cruise, hugging up on Nick Cannon on her, in the Virgin, and T-Mobile niggas Virgin Island shit, where she was married to that white guy. Did people magically forget that shit? She's known to get around. Like, come on, people, come the fuck on.
All right. Well, anyway, like I said, the Keyblade Masters is back. We about to Birdman need to hurry up and get that check from Martin Shkreli, and we in the motherfucking building. So anyway, everybody's liking the For Honor and Ghost Recon beta. I don't give a fuck about either one of the games. I still ain't got they being stingy with the injustice codes, but it's all right. I told Ed Boon, I said, look, if you send me a code right now, I will buy the Ultimate Edition and send you the receipt. And he got up on there trolling motherfuckers on Twitter. I forget, it was like Attack on Titan, and it was like him in his head was like one of the Colossal Titan, and it was like a window, and then he like sitting, and then it's like the people or whatever, and they say people, me, and then it has codes. Well, no, not wasn't like Attack on Titan, but what's the name of it? Christmas Story. Please, sir, let me have some more. Like, I was like, this is crazy as hell. But Breezy, you played Ghost Recon. How you feel about it?
I had mixed feelings on it. I don't know if it was because it was the beta, but there were a few people I was playing with having issues and glitches, like the helicopter's blades not working. There's actually clips of that shit up on Twitch from when I was in their lobby and stuff. But the game is better than the Division, I would say, so far in the little beta I played. But I am concerned that it's going to be a lot of repetitive same bullshit, and it's going to have you grinding out to get better guns and stuff, and better equipment. But right now, I like the gunsmith thing that was in Future Soldier. They brought back for this, so you can customize the shit out of your guns and a little bit of your character. So I don't know. I'm really interested in what they're going to continue to do with the full game, because from what I played in that beta, I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the story is going to be like. I don't think there's enough there for a good sandbox.
I just feel like it's a lot of games out here that's doing that shit, and then I'm just tired of, like, if Resident Evil and Uncharted 4 to show me anything, you do not need an open world game.
Two different genres.
No, I'm just saying, period. Because Uncharted 4 is more on the vein of, it's a third person shooter. So even if we're gonna use Uncharted 4 by itself,
it's a different genre and a different style of game.
I know that's more of war simulator, third person shooter, and Uncharted is action.
Yeah.
But my point of it is, you don't need to make that, and you don't. I mean, they're doing it the same way Uncharted. They got a single player and they got a co-op mode, and it's seamless, so you could drop in and drop out, kind of like Watch Dogs. But I'm just burnt. I'm just burnt out of shooting shit. Just to be honest with you, I just look back at all the shit that I got. I got shooter on shooter on shooter on shooter on shooter on shooter on shooter, and I got another about 3-4 games I got to go shoot shit with. So, that I got to finish in my backlog right now. Probably 6 games. So I got 6 games I got to finish that I'm shooting shit. Now Mafia 3, I know a lot of people didn't fuck with Mafia 3, but I'm liking the story. I'm liking the run down on these racist gangsters. I'm fooling with that. Call of Duty, I actually enjoy, even though I get wrecked, I enjoy the multiplayer. There's a couple games I showed up for, but yeah, man, I'm just waiting on Injustice, man, on the cool. maybe Horizon. I think I'm gonna get Horizon. Ain't even excite me. It's another open world. We shooting shit. We hunting
Horizon.
shit. Horizon Zero 9.
That's not an open world shooter.
It's an open. It's
open world action adventure.
If you took Tomb Raider, Gears of War,
Tomb Raider's not an open world game. Neither is Gears of War.
Look, if you took a Tomb Raider is kind of open world.
No, it's linear as fuck.
Okay, well, if you took, let me think here, Last of Us.
Another linear fucking game.
Hold on. If you took Last of Us, Killzown, let me think, Tomb Raider, and you put them in a blender, and then you made the game open world, that's what you would basically get as Horizon Zero.
No, the hell you would not.
I mean, I'm just you got to hunt down these little techno beasts so you can get different shit for it. Oh, Zelda. Can't forget about Zelda. You throw them in the pot, let it simmer, put the seasonings in there, make sure you turn it on, on medium high, not all the way high, stir the pot up, that's what you're gonna get. So if you mix all that shit together, right? That's what you get. I'm just sick of shooting shit. That's why I'm waiting. I'm gonna probably do Zelda for the Wii U. Fuck the Switch right now. And shit. What else coming out? And Injustice. Now, if I might play Injustice first because it's same shit with Mortal Kombat X. I don't trust it. I'm like Young Metro. I don't trust it. Now, Nioh. Breezy, how you feel about Nioh?
It's not like Dark Souls. It's not like Demon Souls. It's not like Bloodborne. And if you go into this game thinking that it's one of those games, you're gonna get your shit pushed in. There's a whole different type of gameplay feel and style you have to master to be good at that game. And no matter how strong you get, that game is always gonna punish you. You cannot let your guard down at any time until you've completely killed everything in the level. And if you don't do that, then you're gonna die. They also have a little mini grinding element in it to get better weapons, better gear. There's even weapon crafting to get better stats on the weapons and stuff, which is really fun if you are into that sort of thing. Or if you don't want to do that, you don't. You can totally just pick up whatever drops and go through the game like that. But it's good. It's a solid. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Solid. Lots of interesting boss battles. I didn't get much time with it. Because again, I told you off the show, but I was playing at a local place I know that sells games, and they let me get like an hour in or 2 hours in. And depending on how busy they are. But the only complaint I have is I would prefer if I could have my own type of character, number one, and the story wasn't centered around this one particular guy. And number two, enemy variety is kind of sort of a little bit lacking. Now, I only got about 2 hours in, but I did a little researching, found some people who are 30, 40 hours plus in, and they feel the same way as well, 30, 40 plus hours in. There's a lot of recolor palette, reused enemies, but and once you figure out how to take them down, it sort of loses its luster. But there's always the armor and shit that they drop that's really badass and cool and whatnot. But it's definitely a game out there for someone who likes a serious hardcore challenge. I would not recommend anybody buy this if you're casual or don't want a hardcore serious challenge, because that's what's gonna give you if you buy it.
Kick your ass.
Pretty much, it will kick it.
And see that I like actually hard game. Like I'm actually liking. When I get through playing Uncharted, Call of Duty. I'm playing Call of Duty on normal because you can't really see the fucking. Even if you got a big TV and big ass, like on normal they give you a good enough challenge, like the stealth missions and stuff. And Call of Duty. I'm gonna say real quick, Call of Duty, man. People hated on Call of Duty, and they still sold more. And than Battlefield, and Call of Duty really excited me with the single player. Like it really, and then they talking about bringing it back to World War II, but I don't think nobody. Does anybody really care about Mass Effect Andromeda, Breezy? Because I people keep telling me, I'm gonna get that 10. I'm gonna probably beat it up and then $10. I said I'm gonna probably beat it up. Hell no, probably beat it and then 10 out. Breezy, why you let me keep rolling?
Because I'm just like, I'm gonna let it beat it up. Nah, because I'm just like, I don't know how to respond to that.
You care about it, Breezy, because it ain't excite me. It ain't rustling my chimneys.
I would say my issue with the new Mass Effect, and I feel like a lot of people are gonna have this issue, is being written in a way. Well, let me rephrase that. The characters are being written in a way that is, I would say, something the characters are written very politically. I'm just put it like that, right? And I don't like politics in my video games. I play video games to get away from my politics shit. All right. And
I'm getting tired of that whole SJW.
Well, one of the writers
ain't getting no ass.
Yeah, one of the writers for this Mass Effect is the guy who wrote Mass Effect, I think 1 through 3, or wrote 3. And he had a co-writer that kind of helped rein that in. And now he's pretty much doing whatever he wants because that co-writer isn't there to kind of rein him in. And these characters, to me, seem a little bit too happy because of some of the things that they say in the trailer. And they come across like the Gears of War 4 kids. Like, oh, we didn't experience the war. Oh, jolly gee, let's have a great time, guys. And it's like, no. You're 600 years in the future. The human race as you know it, or all the other races on that ship, could be fucking dead, annihilated. It could have, and you guys are too fucking happy about this shit. And, they act as though they're teenagers, but they're in their mid-20s. And to me, it shows immaturity in the writing.
15.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's like Final Fantasy 15. That had its own issues.
Hey, I'm starting to see it, bro. But it's cool because it's literally I want to just cut on like I want to cut on like Spotify and play motherfucking 1,000 miles till I get to the second half of the game.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody need to make a video of that. If they let me see real quick. But I feel you though, Breezy. I feel you, man. They need to get this shit together, man. It's an M-rated.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
rated E for everyone. Damn it.
It's not supposed to, and it's a bit of a letdown because the gameplay looks like that classic. The gameplay. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. And I got it back right fast. But the gameplay was. It looked like classic Mass Effect. You had your classes. You had all the special, cybernetic shit you could do. Not the cybernetic shit. What's it called? Psychic shit. Forget the name for it.
Yeah.
But you could do all that cool shit in there. It's just these characters are going to be like the Gears of War 4 characters, and I'm just like, I want no parts of this game now. And a lot of people are really on ice with the game, honestly, because the actual trailer count on YouTube for the initial release trailer, the Sony preview trailer, and everything like that is fairly low. And that's not a good sign. Hopefully they can change the writing of these characters maybe and make them, or maybe show more so people like myself cannot be on the fence or just play not gonna buy it, because I don't need to play as some fucking kids. And because Mass Effect felt like that series of like, here's a guy in the military, mid to late 20s, or girl if you picked female shepherd, mid to late 20s, experiencing all types of crazy alien secret organization crazy shit going on. You know what I mean? With a supreme alien threat coming in. And these characters feel nothing like that. Even with cutscenes and meeting other alien races and meeting brokers and other universe and other galaxies and shit on other planets and other systems, they're still acting like kids. And it's like, guys in your mid-20s. No, even the kids in Gears of War acting like, even after all the crazy shit. I'm going on a rant. I'm gonna say this. I don't want them to do the same shit that happened in Gears 4 when they started seeing all that crazy shit going on in Gears 4 and they were still cracking jokes and playing fucking rock, paper, scissors. Like, your friend just got kidnapped. Well, that's spoilers. But anyway, motherfuckers got kidnapped. Motherfuckers is about to die. And y'all playing rock, paper, scissors to figure out who goes in the hole first. Nigga, go. That's it. I'm done.
We forgot to talk about Facebook getting that check from Oculus, $500 million, boy. $500 million. No, Bethesda, ZeniMax getting that check. $500 million. $500 million. John Carmack say they full of shit. But man, 500 million, Breezy. 500 million. That's some shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, it's cheaper to keep it, man. Sometimes you just can't run off and go get that check. Sometimes you got to make sure your business is taken care of. You can't just start thinking you're going to run off on the club. And I love John Carmack. Shit, without him, we wouldn't have the first-person shooters. And I'm glad that, they went back to the roots with the last Doom. I need to go back and finish that. But, shit. I ain't even got nothing else really to say about that. They've been in court for a year and a half. Shit. So, before we get up out of here, Breezy, we gotta talk about this damn GameStop Circle of Life bullshit. Yeah, man. It's finally what we've been thinking about. What we've been saying for the longest time has finally come to light. GameStop is not only are they pressuring people, sales clerks, to pony up pre-orders and tell you about their used game sales, they are essentially extorting their employees. And if they don't make their sales quotas, they get the hours cut, they get written up, or they get fired. And maybe vacation time, I'm not 110% sure, but I don't think if you work in GameStop, you're going to have a vacation. A lot of the people that I knew that worked there at my local stores hate the job. And they you do better going to a mom and pop mine used games anyway, or to a place like Plain Trade, or we got Game Trader 2 out here in the St. Louis area out there, St. Charles, V-Stock, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, just anywhere else where they're not all, you're going to have that in retail stores. People say some of the same things about Walmart, but the fact still remains. But I'm saying it's like Walmart on steroids.
It's nothing like Walmart.
Well,
it's like Best Buy. Just say it's like Best Buy. You walk in the door, they want you to sign up with your email. Then
Best Buy don't be on your ass. Maybe
yes, they do.
They don't be on my ass when I come there. Maybe because I'm big, tall, strong.
I don't know. But
when I walk in there, they be like, "Hey, welcome to Best Buy." The little lady sitting by the door, and then I walk over. If I go by the phones, he might say, "Hey, did you pay your bill this month? You looking at a new phone?" You say, "No, they not on your nuts." Like GameStop be on your nuts, boy. When you walk in, "Hey, welcome to GameStop." "Hey, did you want to pre-order this?" I'm like, "God damn, I ain't even got to the register yet." Shit. You motherfuckers asking me, do I
Fuck,
want
let alone the register. That shit be up on the sign in the windows. The
yeah,
pre-order
in the
new shit.
pre-order the Nintendo Switch. Oh,
And
we
then
ain't got none.
And then it'd be right on it'd be on the flyers and flags on the actual rack, so you see it
on the rack. Yeah,
and shit hanging from the ceiling. But everybody has known this. It's not really news.
No, it ain't news, but it's fucked up now that we know, like people getting just all the way down their booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Breezy, take off. Shit, take off.
No, it's ignorant motherfucking people who have been told, hey, this is what GameStop does. This is what Best Buy does. This is how they work. This is what they do. This is not news. The only reason people are flipping their shit over is because they got a leaked email from internal services regarding the CEO saying their new practice. But it's not a new practice. It's always been a confirmed practice. It was a practice when I worked there back in 2008. It was a practice there when I was a little kid in the 90s getting games. It has always been their practice to push motherfucking pre-orders on you, to push reserving on you, to push the other thing they like to push is subscriptions to Game Informer on you, and everything like that. I'll tell you a secret. Them fucking little coupons inside of Game Informer that give you 5 and 10% off, those things are in that fucking register year round. And when I mean in the register, I mean those codes are there year round. They can literally just say, okay, all transactions for this month are 10% off. They could just do that, but they're not going to do that because they would lose money in the long run. They lose money.
No, but see, the thing about it is GameStop makes so much fucking money because
they don't make as much money as you think, but they do.
No, not as much as they did. I read their internal reports every year, Breezy. I did it. I've been doing it since the last 2-3 years since I graduated college because I had to do a marketing project, and I've combed through what they make, and I know that the pressure is to double or at least make 10% more than what they making off the used games and the pre-order shit. So it's in. You can go look it up. It's a PDF file. You can go search it, find it, read it, and it's sickening because they've been doing, and it's just that they treat their workers like crap, and they make the customer have to suffer through the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why force that down? Because 95% of the people that come in on a regular basis know. Now I'll say this: the people that they attract, that they are trying to get at, are the mamas of the kids that want a certain game that can't buy the game by themselves, or the girlfriend that might come in there to try to buy a game for they man, or their husband or whatever the fuck. That's who their demographic is. They don't give a fuck about it. They say power to the players. They don't give a fuck about it. I understand it's not really newsworthy, but now we got some concrete proof. It's everywhere. Fuck GameStop. I've been saying it because it's just like I probably went there because I couldn't find, if I can't find like PS Plus codes or Xbox Live codes, I'll go there just because, and I gotta call Xbox anyway because I got my shit on. I fucked around and got on there, but it's always, we already have to deal with the shit from the developers and the publishers. We shouldn't have to deal with these motherfuckers, but it's never gonna stop because the mamas are gonna be coming in there.
I'm gonna tell you something.
People that don't want to go, like, it's people that literally will go to, like, they know there's other options out of there, but because GameStop is closer to their house, or they just have been going there, so they just immediately GameStop. Now they got the pops and shit that you can get from there, the t-shirts, the belts, the backpacks, all this shit they got in there. Just, yeah. I mean, I appreciate having the pops, but I don't need, like, I don't even want to go up in there because it's like, well, shit, I'm gonna see. It used to be I can walk in there, okay, it's a game I want, oh, they don't got it, oh, they ain't got it used, oh, Now it's to the point where these developers are doing sales because they realize they've congested their fucking release schedule, and everybody can't afford to get all the new shit when it drops. So they do these sales, and now GameStop say, "Well, fuck that. We gonna make them pay $54.99 for the motherfucking." They could do it like this. If a game got a sale, why don't you just throw the season pass in there and the motherfucking and the season pass card in there for $30? Take it if you know up you gonna upsell that bitch $5 and you gonna still motherfuckers will walk out that bitch with the whole experience. Motherfuckers would love to come to GameStop. Just imagine you go to fucking you get Injustice. Let's use that for an example, right? Because they got a a $40 fucking season pass. So if Injustice go down to 40, right? Or say 30. $70, you get the whole thing. You know, or 75 with tax. Like that, just motherfuckers ain't thinking. Like if I was the CEO, I'd be making it to where motherfuckers, because I'd show you how to make this motherfucking money. I tell you what, if you want motherfuckers to quit, you know, these the same motherfuckers that was talking about boycotting this game. Like that was why the other reason why PlayStation and Xbox backpedal from that DRM shit, because they want their consoles to be up in GameStop, up in their store. They want their shit to be up in there for the simple fact that GameStop pays a shitload of money for them damn pre-order exclusives and all this other bullshit that they be doing, and be paying for the creation of the extra content that these motherfuckers turn around and sell us for an ass load of money. And it just shit. I'm going on a rant now, Breezy. I'm just saying, like, you know, shit, got a fucking GameStop show off in that bitch. Got Andrea Renee in there. They gave her probably a nice chick. Shout out Andrea though. Get your paper, boo boo. But fuck, shit, I'm sitting up in there watching. I'm in GameStop, Breezy. They had me so fucked up one time going there to get a PSN card. I'm sitting up there watching the whole motherfucking show, standing there in that bitch like, damn. Like, what? I'm just saying, like, it's fucked up out here, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up out here, bro. It's fucked up. And the people that lose out the most is the employees. That's what it is. It's just I don't go ahead, Breezy. My bad, man.
Oh no. Shit. I was just gonna say that it's an indoctrination theory, because, and I know people are gonna be like, what the fuck you talking about? Because the thing is, GameStop has really cornered the market and bought up all the EB games and play and trades and all the other, you know, minimum competition that they even had. And they like to push all of their commercials where we have games, we have video games, nobody else has video games, only we have video games. And they had that going heavily throughout the 90s and early 2000s until they cornered the market, and they haven't really been marketing as heavily. And the thing that I have always noticed inside of GameStop is, just like you said, it's always the same repeat customers who come in there and would usually do the pre-order thing. But then since the advent of Amazon and deals being brokered with places like Target, Walmart, even Kmart, Circuit Cities, and Best Buy, before some of them went under, I just named, people stopped pre-ordering. And right now you just basically have kids coming in who the employees are essentially lying to and telling them they have to pre-order or they won't have their game for them. And then the parents come in, and some of the parents can, you know, spot the bullshit, but the parents, you know, come in because, you know, little Billy and little Jacob and Jamal told them that they have to pre-order the shit there. And usually they just go ahead and let the kid do it to get them out their hair, because most of them parents don't give a fuck. I've sold mature games to fucking 7-year-olds and shit like that after I've just read in front of the parent that, yo, this game has titties in it and sexual violence and things. They're like, I don't give a shit. He want to let him play it. But parents don't give a fuck because that's not their main demographic. And when those kids hit their mid-teens, they're not going to be pre-ordering shit either. They're going to be working, you know, McDonald's somewhere, earning a little money. And they're going to get their shit from Amazon or Walmart because it's more convenient, it's less headache, and you ain't got to worry about some motherfucker telling you to pre-order and fucking buy all that shit.
Just all on your ass, just in your motherfucking grill, just
We had to physically, when I worked there, we had to physically pick up the magazine and try to push a subscription hard. Sometimes we even had to give them the magazine and say, hey, you should sign up for this because it has reviews and stuff. Your kids would like it. It also has a discount code in it. If you use this discount code, we'll put this discount code not only on the game, but the magazine and on your subscription. So that way, instead of paying at the time, I think the subscription was like $24.99 for 24 months and like $12.99 for 2 months. I mean, not 2 months, for 1 year. And we'd be like, okay, we'll take the 10% off the 1 year, get you set up for 1 year. You're going to love it because every month we have coupons. And there was this whole fucking spiel we were trained to tell the parents and just lie. And like that shit was in
now, did they buy it?
Did the parents buy it?
Hell no.
It was a 50-50 shot. Some would because their kids were like for instance, if that kid was 8 or 9, if the kid was, usually they do it because the kid's older, he's more active, parents don't want to be bothered. If it was a little kid and he only saw a commercial every blue moon for a game, they wouldn't go for it. They would not go for it. If it was just a little kid in there buying the game for himself, we wouldn't really push it on him because you needed a lot of cash to do the transaction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could sign up a kid. In fact, we did sign up a kid at one point because he wanted a subscription to Game Informer, and we had to go through that process and whatnot. And we did the address and everything for him. But for the most part, it was 50-50, and it really depended on the age of the kid.
Well, I still just say fuck it because it's like I'm just at that point though, Breezy. I'm really at that point in life that I'm 26. You 20?
I'm gonna be 26 in April.
Yeah, I'm sick of having to be game. It's just like a bitch trying to run game on you. When you know what I'm saying? When you taking the bitch out, she tell, can we get this? Can I? Trying to order up every damn thing on the menu. And
I ain't been to Gamestop in like 9 years, and I'm happy.
Hey, I only go if I'm at Qdoba and it's a long ass line because it's a Qdoba next to the GameStop that I go. I mean the one that I go to. I'll pop in there. I'll run in there real quick to look around and shit. If I see a pop I want, I might get it up out of there. Or if I need a Xbox Live or a PSN code or a Nintendo code, I might get one. They've done well from that. I used to hate fucking going into GameStop and shit just took forever. Like, shit. It used to be I could go up into it switched over because they got some and I fool with them. They just been getting slammed. Qdoba actually be getting slammed, though. Like, motherfucker, all the way out the damn doors, man. Like, some shit like that.
Come on and slam if you want to slam. Like, he kept saying slam, and my brain was like, hey, you want to do? Hey, you.
Oh, shout out. Hey, I mean, shit, man. It's just, I like getting games digitally. I don't have to get my ass up. I could just download that bitch.
I still like my physical copy.
I mean, I like my physical copy, but it's a comforting feeling when your pizza pull up at the same time. You know, your gal, or you done already done, I'm single now, but you done already done pipe the girl down. She over there sleep. You know what I'm saying? You got your drinky drink on deck, your Kool-Aid ready, the pizza pull up, that countdown go to 0, nigga. It's like, shit, I feel like I win the Super Bowl every time a game come out. And even though I'm single now too, like, it's the same shit. Like, nigga, that pizza pull up, nigga, when Resident Evil came out, nigga, I was sitting in this bitch pizza that came in, nigga, I was eating, the game was loading. I watched the little intro cutscene and shit, and man, I was off to the races, man. And I Resident Evil had me so fucking hooked, man. Shit. At first, I wasn't scared, but nigga, about hour 3, nigga, they had me. I was sitting up in this bitch hollering and everything. The suspense was up, nigga. I didn't think I had enough bullets for shit. I'm saving bullets and shit and over saving. It's different endings in this bitch and everything. Like it's crazy, man. Like it's legit crazy. Um,
All right.
the ending threw me for a loop, Breezy. I'm gonna just say that shit threw me for a motherfucking. It threw me up for a whole loop, and I kind of want to go back to Resident Evil 6. Just I might just look up the endings on YouTube just so I can see what the fuck. Cause the ending, bruh, man, did you know what happened in the Resident Evil 7?
I know what happens in both endings.
Well, don't tell me about the other one, cause I might go back and play it, and with all my new shit I got with the motherfucking Wesker. What was that shit he had? Some shit. That shit was cold. But yeah, man. Yo, this right here, man, might be game of the year right now. You know. No, they didn't do Ali like that. No, hell no. Wait a minute. Wait. Somebody, because shout out Ali from the St. Lunatics, man. He straight up. Wait a minute. They had him on the. They had the Heavy Starts album cover where he like laying on the table and shit at the at the fucking tweeters, and then after it's him with him laughing. Hell no. Anyway, I'm cool on this shit. That was hilarious. But yeah, man. Now they got this fucking salt meme with the rings and shit.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, this.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and say, man, we had a good solid show. We no guests this week, y'all. Everybody off watching Super Bowl, either crying themselves to sleep because the fucking Falcons lost, or hell no, why they do old girl? That was on CNN. No, Breeze, you gotta see this shit. Wait a minute, wait.
Bro, I'm trying to get out of here.
Hold on, let me send you. I'm gonna put it in the chat. But we gonna wrap the show up, y'all. This Beatz and Bitz, episode 34, the Super Bowl recap. Fuck the Patriots. And we out, man. Peace. Make sure y'all like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and y'all better been liking through the damn stream too. Motherfucker, don't be stingy with the likes, man. We here to entertain y'all, man. I'm tell y'all like O'Shea, Duke Jackson and this motherfucker. Get them likes up. Get them up. Let's go. We out. Peace. Much love though. Peace.